The Morris County Conservation District would like to congratulate David and Carolyn Andrews as being this year's selection for the 2018 Grassland Award. David and Carolyn operate a commercial cow-calf operation northeast of Council Grove. The farmstead they now live on was originally purchased in 1947 by Carolyn's folks, Vera and Leroy Youngren. In addition to the Youngren's homestead, they also run some of David's family land. Both being from a dairy farm background, David and Carolyn carried on the farming tradition by helping out on the Andrews Dairy Farm near Alta Vista. Then in 1990, they purchased the Youngren farmstead and started a beef cow herd and began row crop. When the combine broke down, David and Carolyn decided that they would rather raise grass than crops. They developed a preference for managing grass that holds the soil in place, helps them feed their cow herd. Starting in the 1990s, David and Carolyn began the conversion of the cropland back to grass. 130 acres of cropland was seeded down to brome and native grasses for hay and grazing. The rest was enrolled in the CRP program or planned alfalfa, which now serves as the herd's protein source. Soil testing and fertility have been the key to maintain their brome and fescue stands. To ensure efficient use of the fertilizer, split fertilizer applications are carried out in the spring and in the fall. At harvest, they pay close attention to their mowing heights to ensure the continued health and vigor of the brome stand. They manage their native grass for long-term sustainability. Over the years, trees and brush have been removed to make room for the native grasses. Locust and hedge trees make this a challenging endeavor. Periodic prescribed fires are used to reduce woody vegetation and to stimulate native warm season grasses. In 1993, they installed a solar well and tank with the help of Morris County Conservation District on some native grass that they use for winter grazing. Carolyn says that the well and tank has provided them with a reliable and clean source of water. Water was piped uphill to limit the cows' time in the riparian area of the pasture. She says that cows certainly prefer the fresh water. The Andrews utilize their grass to match their herd's nutritional needs to the current grass production. Cattle are rotated from the brome and fescue in the spring to the native grass in the summer and then back to the cool season grass in the fall. Managing grass requires adaptability and a contingency plan for times of drought. During the last drought, they reduced their cow numbers as the conditions became drier. The older, less productive cows were sold off and the herd was shifted to younger genetics. Calves were weaned sooner and they began to feed supplements to lower the grazing pressure on the pastures. The Andrews farm is operated with the help of their family. Their oldest daughter Heidi and her husband Matt Lane and son Hudson live north of the farm, where they raise and train horses. The second oldest, Stuart, lives near Lost Springs with his wife Steph and their daughter Skylar. Stuart works for Ronnie Carlson's feeding and farming operation. The youngest, Mindy, works as a local channel coordinator at TCT in Council Grove. All the family helps work cattle, put up hay, and clear trees. Carolyn says the best advice she can give the next generation is try to do your best and be willing to try something new. Please join the Morris County Conservation District as we show our appreciation for David and Carolyn Andrews' best efforts in grassland management.